teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Crumbstreet. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And he dumps it off to the tight end, refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble to his left. Breaking free at the 35. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on a tackle.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this quarterback is going to get an earful when he gets back to the sideline. We're in the first quarter. You can't be exposing yourself to big hits early in the game like that. Chris, they're going to need him today, and this is just the opening drive.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The shotgun running play call. Running through the tackle.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They're going to throw for it on third and short. A quick throw to the right. And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes a handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Barker. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the 1st down. And boy, over the years, especially recently, they have had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing and the job he's now doing in the NFL. Even going back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
He's going to hand this off. He's got the force and still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
A good push up front here. This back, I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And at 1st down, we go right back to him.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The Spartans will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Caught over the middle. It's Barker. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackled quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
1st and goal. A great chance to answer that opening touchdown. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Michigan State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. On the move now. Breaks into the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
He's past the marker and still going. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll give it to the back. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to pass this time. He can't escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Offense comes out to start this drive. Handoff to the back. As the first down is still going. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Sparty. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And Tennessee Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Pulls it in. It's Baker. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking for a gap. It's Baker.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. That's a flashy run with the spin move, but produces just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. You keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pocket breaking down. The Vols will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, this is how you keep a drive alive. You know, it doesn't always show up in the stat sheet the next day, but when you look at this quarterback, you want to get caught up in his passing numbers. These are the plays that I love. He picks up the first down and keeps this drive alive.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Fires it down the right side. Makes the catch downfield. Will make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Vols have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Volunteers. This college football playoff game is all tied up. The curtain's beginning to feel looking like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Running back grabs it on his screen. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Parker. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on first and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on first and 10.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job of picking up the first down by this Michigan State running back. Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer. Always a good back in East Lansing.
First and 10 play coming up. Single back takes the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here's the handoff. That's a strong stiff arm. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
First down and 10 now. He'll hand it off. He finds some space. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Wide open downfield. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Vols.
Boy, how exciting is this first half, man? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
PAT to tie things as we head into the break. And it's good. touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick it off to begin the second half. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Gain on the first play, moves it to the 43. It'll be first down.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan State, that signal caller always seems to be efficient and smart and accurate. We're seeing that again today.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here at the own 43. Looking to chuck it again. Receiver makes the catch. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
I understand the offense going to the quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
The Spartans will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it, enough for a first down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Spartans pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The tight end makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Spartans come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Linebackers shifting around now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Touchdown, Michigan State. The quarterback takes it in himself.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 21. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. But he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They look to throw it here on second down. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but at the ends, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Quick throw, catch made on the outbound. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Important second down play coming up. And the tailback's got it again. And the Spartans make up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. Allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Barker. They're able to move the sticks. Set out now, first down at the 34.
It's a good thing they pick up the first down here, because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no-man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Short connection to the tight end here.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Spartans lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's a quarterback keeper. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here in the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
We reach reached the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game, who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Spotty. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Well, to be able to make a run in the postseason in games like this, you got to have a quarterback that's got a hot hand. We saw that in the first half, and here to open up the second half, this quarterback continues to play at a different level.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Run, they can't get into the ground. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Pulls it in outside the 10. He's still running. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Extra point try coming now. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. And there's the handoff. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where is that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the out route. What a step on! Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Second down here. Handoff to the back. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The Spartans with 1st and 10 here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Michigan State.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Spartans. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
BAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
Tennessee, 35.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This playoff game on the line. Can the offense navigate the end zone here when they need a touchdown? Quick dart to the right. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Goes out quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round.
Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan State. They couldn't stop him there. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. But really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
PHC up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Grinding away with the running game. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Playoff themes coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now they're running on the toss. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. The offense play keep away, secure the victory. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the quarterback just takes a knee. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the offense will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again.